Hi, everybody. I'm Andrea Bishop. I'm the director for the Center for Organizational Leadership and the academic director for the Master of Arts in Organizational Leadership. And I just wanted to say welcome. And I wanted to give you a few pointers on getting started with classes next week. The first thing that you should know is that classes officially start on Monday, January the 9th, but you should be able to access your courses on Sunday afternoon. Usually around noon they open so that'll be January the 8th. So on January the 8th, you will be able to follow these directions and log into your classes and poke around and see what's going on. So the first thing that you should know is always start at Pipeline. So Pipeline is sort of the launch pad, the place to go for basically anything that you need to do through Harding. So pipeline.harding.edu is your URL. You're going to key that in, and then you're going to log in with your Harding credentials. And once you've done that, everything right up here in this right-hand corner, those are the things that you need. Those are the things that are going to take you to where you need to go the most often. So, like, this is your student account, so it's like your financials. This is the Harding catalog. This will take you to your Harding email. This is TechHU, so if you ever have problems like logging into Canvas, this is the button to click for help with that. These last two are the ones you'll use the most often. This one is Canvas, and this connects you to the library. So if you click on the library, I just want to show you this very quickly. If you click on the library button, it will take you to the library's homepage, and during this semester, we're a day early here. The library's not open until tomorrow for the spring semester. But when it's open, right down here at the bottom, there's a chat function that is really helpful. And our librarians at Harding are lovely human beings. They really and truly are. So that chat function will be great if you need help finding sources or finding something for a paper for one of your classes. Down here at the bottom is a button to the Writing Center, and I also want to encourage you, if you're struggling, we all struggle to write at times, but if you are struggling, the Writing Center is a great resource for you. So I'm going to come back to Pipeline, and I'm going to click on the swirly whirly icon here at the top, and it's going to open up Canvas for us. And I'm going to find my class. So this is what your class will look like, something like this. It will look probably a little bit different because not all of you will be taking my class in the spring. But your class will be similar to this, and I'll poke around and show you a few things that should be a little bit helpful. So right over here on your left-hand column are all the important buttons. And so your calendar will give you upcoming due dates, upcoming assignments. This is the inbox for your Canvas email, Canvas messaging. Right here at the top, HU Direct Access. If your class is enabled with ebooks, this is where you get them. So I'll just click on that and show you what that looks like. This class has 3 ebooks available, so you can read them online. However, please remember that ebooks are not free. So if you've already purchased hard copies, then you will want to opt out of your ebooks in the classes. So just keep that in mind because you don't want to get charged twice. After HE Direct Access, you're going to have a button for the syllabus for your course. This is a button that your instructor will use for announcements. So in my classes, I do at least one announcement every week. And when I do it, it will pop up on your announcements button. So pay attention to that. We'll come back to modules in just a minute because that's sort of like the main button. You can access the gradebook here. I want to show you the APA resources. I know some of you are very familiar with APA and some of you might be a little bit shaky or you've never used it before. So if you're in that latter camp, then this is a great resource for you. There are several different things that you can click to either refresh your memory or to teach you how to use APA. So We use APA for all of our classes. Most of our instructors aren't terribly strict on it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So make sure that you are formatting your papers using APA style, and these are really good resources to show you how to do that. Coming back up, we're going to go to the main button, which is the modules button. You'll click on the modules button to take you to this main page. And my number one piece of advice for you is simply to start at the top and work your way down. Please don't overlook, don't skip, don't pick and choose. If there's something on here, you need to click it and read it. So this is what we call Module 0 because it's sort of the module before the lessons begin. That does not mean it's unimportant. So you want to make sure that you click in Module 0 and read or listen to your instructor's welcome because he or she will likely give you some helpful information there. The syllabus is there, the textbooks, required materials is there, and more than likely, in 99% of our classes, there will be a very short introduction expected of you in that first module. So this is where you'll introduce yourself to the class, tell us why you're here, tell us a little bit about you. Module 1 is week 1. So module 2, week 2, module 3, week 3. Module 1 is what you will do for coursework in our first week together. Module 1 and all modules following that will have a learning objectives and task list. And it will look something like this for every single one of our classes. You'll have a list of learning outcomes or learning objectives, and then you'll have a task list. Always start here because it gives you a really good idea of what's going on for the remainder of the week. So for this particular class, students will be expected to watch the lecture, to read this, to complete 3 discussions, 1, 2, and 3, and to submit a memo, which is going to be due on Sunday. So they have the entire week to work on that memo. The memo is due Sunday night, basically at midnight, and everything else is sort of steps along the way to get to that assignment that's due on Sunday. So this is what your week is going to look like, and then you will have a discussion that looks something like this. Oh, sorry, that's not a discussion. That's a lecture, and that's me. Hello. We will move on. Your discussion will look something like this, where your instructor gives you a key term or something from the reading assignment or something specific that they want you to answer to. And so you will read the directions and then you will follow those and write your discussion. If you want to look at the rubric, it's always right up here in this little 1, 2, 3 dot thing. And if you click on show rubric, the rubric will pop up and it will show you what it looks like. So this is the first discussion. For my class, there are 2 to 3, usually 3 discussions for each class, for each module. So I'm going to walk through all 3 of those. And then at the end of the week, you will have some sort of writing assignment or audio assignment or something is usually due towards the end of the week. For my class, it is a summary memo, and I just wanted to point out to you, you need to know where the rubrics are, and for your assignments, your writing assignments, those rubrics are just at the bottom of the page. So make sure you're scrolling down to the bottom, you're reading all the instructions, and then you're scrolling down to the bottom because you want to see how your instructor is going to score your writing. I want your expectations and your instructor's expectations to be fully in alignment. So definitely check out those rubrics because all of my instructors follow rubrics, okay? I think that is it, but if you have any questions at all, please, please, please reach out and ask them. That's what I'm here for. And I want you to feel confident moving into your very first classes with us. So We're so glad you're here. We're so glad that you chose us, and we look forward to working with you and learning alongside you. Bye.